You already know what it is. It's your boy FIS BANGA, man. Shout out to my Hoodlife Entertainment family, man. It's about to go down, man. We out here on the north side, man. They pull right up to me, man. It's a family thing, man. Salute. It's your boy FIS BANGA, man. Shout out to my Hoodlife Entertainment family, man. Mr. CEO started with nothing, no handout, no cosigns. You know, we right here on the north side. They pull right up on me, 15th and York, man. I mean, it's all love, man. I told him pull up, he pulled right up, man. That's how we carrying it, man. We doing it for the city, man.
Facts, man. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people and tell them a little bit about yourself, where you from and things like that who ain't familiar with you.
So, you know, I'm based in, I'm coming live from the north side, you know, shout out to Philly, period, North Philly, Southwest, Northeast, but you know, I'm right here, born and raised, North Philadelphia, man, so that's where you can catch me most of the times. That majority of my videos shot on the north side, you know, but if, you know, y'all looking to collab, we can bring it to y'all city, man.
Yeah, so what was it like coming up in North?
Oh, man, coming up in North, it was, like I said, man, it's the way you see it in every hood, man. I ain't gonna just make it seem like North was the hardest, you know. It's like that in every hood, but just kind of just seeing bodies dropping like flies, a lot of goofy shit, man. It's like, and I just try to just separate myself from that, you know, try to stand out and just be a little different. But you know, crazy, man, like any other hood.
So you know, like most of the people who know you from the city, as far as you know, your viral videos and just always just your team working. You also got the clothing line. So speak about as far as how you first got started into the music.
So the way I'm gonna give it up. I definitely want to pay homage to Young Bob and the whole headshot era, man. Like bro, see me when I was pulling up, I'm banging that old Meek. You feel me? That's what inspired me though. Just the whole battle rap scene thing, just the whole music. I'm not really too much of a big fan on the music that's coming out today, but more of the headshot era, the Wire. You know, even DJ Difference with the Can't Stop era and all that. You mean Reed Dollars, Meek Mill, Joey Jahad, NH. That's my guy. But yeah, just artists like that inspired me to rap, man.
So who was some of your favorite ones from that era that you that you looked up to and that just made you want to hop on some shit?
Definitely gotta give it to Meek, you know, beast at this shit. He's still going, you know, NH, that's my guy. We talk on the regular, and it's crazy from somebody I used to listen to growing up. I could just hit him up on the regular and we could just meet and just kick it. But definitely a thrill dude, Joey Jahad, you know, we rap here and there. And it's crazy though how I could just really, how Instagram is, not to go off topic, how you can just really reach out to the ones you used to look up and they still pay that homage and all that. But Joey Jahad, I listened a little bit of Cheap Raw coming up. It was a couple of them, man. Shout out to Quilly, you know, Quilly was still doing this thing, you know, Uptown Waves. But yeah, a couple of them, man, inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So shout out to them, man.
Fact. Alright, so what was like, how old was you when you first started rapping?
When I first started rapping, I was 16, you know. I was 16, but I ain't take it serious until I probably was like 20, 21. That's when I learned the music, you know, like, I mean, I learned the music business other than just the music. So I started probably taking it serious, probably when I was like 20, a couple years back. And I ain't that old, I'm only 25 today. So yeah, definitely like when I was 16.
Yeah, so how was it when we first started? Like, how was you feeling? How was the responses and shit?
Oh man, you know, it was crazy because you know, I surrounded myself with people that were just gonna keep it real. It was ass, and it's crazy. I didn't even get that response when I first started rapping. It was more like, and I know the raps that I had back then wasn't as important or powerful the way I'm putting them out now, but I had people around me that told, like I had a couple people say, yo, that was trash, but you could do that better. But overall, the love, it was more love than hate, and that just kept me going. That just fueled my engine to keep going. So, you know, definitely all love coming up.
Fact. So just taking it back a little bit, speaking about that era, cause like it was a lot of motherfuckers in that era that was hot, like, and to be hot, you really had to be hot. To be popping, you had to really be hot. It wasn't just like how it is now. So what was some of the legendary or memorable moments from that era, and what's something that you think why Meek, you know, took off, and as far as all the artists that was in that pot?
I feel like that's a good question. I feel like, cause Meek, I like how he did it. He did it differently. You know, like everybody was with the headshot, everybody was with the battle rap thing. But it comes a time where every good thing comes to an end, and everybody know that's a fact. What he did was, instead of just keep carrying it on with the battle rap and just letting that die out, he was like one of the first, and if I ain't mistaken, one of the first to really just take it to wax and put it on the song and started really making songs. And that's how he came out with the hit single In My Bag. And a lot of the rappers back then, they just wanted to be hard, on camera, battle rap rappers. And he was looking at it from a whole different aspect. Like, you gotta have a song to really get you out this motherfucker, you feel me? It only take that one song, and I feel like a lot of the rappers then, they adapted to it a little too late after he done already took off and already took advantage of that whole wave. So I like how he did it differently. He stepped outside the box, and that's how I can say how he, you know, he came out on top a little different.
Now I'm bringing it back up to date. What was like? Did you ever jump in the battle scene at all? You ever battle anybody when you first starting off?
That's crazy. I got a couple battles. I ain't even no battle rapper, but I had a few battles that never just made online or whatnot, that I still got in cameras or on computers to this day. But that was just like a little more of trying to test if I was like fit for that field, which I'm definitely not. But I definitely could come up with battle raps or whatnot, or I can even write a few for people that's trying to get in the whole battle. But my whole I'm not like no battle rap, you know, because it come with a whole package. You know, you gotta have the delivery, you gotta have the. You know, you gotta have the whole style of it, just the body language itself, and that's just something that I really wasn't comfortable with doing. But yeah, I had a few battles back then coming in, but no battle rap for me, man. Shout out to all the battle rappers though.
Facts. Or now, like a couple years ago, I say as far as when it first really started, you start just going viral everywhere. Everybody starts seeing you, and you had like your own wave of things. You feel me? You really created your own wave, and as far as just style, and one thing I like to commend you on is just keeping it positive, like really, cause that shit take a lot of heart, especially coming from Philly. You know how that shit is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people ain't gonna pay homage, you know, they gonna wait till it's too late before they even show you any love, and that's when you dead or in jail. But like I said, I just did it my way. Like I said, I came up with the whole hard rapping, trying to be the hardest rapper or the gangsters rapper. We all did it, you know. That's what I thought rap was. But like I said, I learned the business of the whole rap game thing and just the whole music entertainment. It's just being yourself, you know. Like, you can never go wrong when you just being yourself. So, you know, I was just doing what I was doing best, man. Speaking to them, giving it to him how I wanted to give it to him, and like I said, things came how it came, you know, like you can't, I feel like you can't deny the truth, and that's just what I spit. I try to keep it real, where you can learn from my music, that's all. So
what was one of the first ones that you start picking up steam on?
First one of Jones I started picking up, it was actually the first ever skit we ever did, and it's crazy because it was not even planned. Like I said, it just started with a rap, and it just ended off with just like, damn, you know, I'm thinking in my mind like, I'm thinking in my mind like, you know, I don't want to just rap, I don't want to just keep giving them words, because it's words that can go over people's heads and you can tell it to them 1,000 times. But when you put it in an act, you put it in an act and you act it out and you give them the action towards what you're saying, they understand it more, because a lot of people that's visual learners and they gotta see it to believe it. So that first ever skit we ever did, if you look on my Instagram, it was the one where I had my man, you know, they set up, they coming across each other, a friendly little bump turned into a whole argument to somebody pulling the strap out. And it's crazy because the strap we had in the video was it was a real strap, because we didn't even think we was gonna be really filming. But everything else was prompts after that. But it just gave me the option and the idea that, like, just, you know, giving me that rhythm that this could go far, you know, by just putting my words to action, and that was my whole idea of it.
Facts. Now, how you start feeling, you know, when other people in the city, well, I don't want to say everybody, like, you know, but people started to support you, people started to do their own, as far as FIS BANGA challenge and things like that?
I mean, I seen it as a good thing, you know, because what I do this to inspire others, you know. So I was never like the type to be like big, I mean, or what they call it, like bitter or whatnot. Because like I do it to inspire. Like, even when people did it and kind of try to make it a joke, that's cool, as long as you was doing it on a genuine tip. You know, you was really doing it to help somebody through a situation, or even just trying to better yourself. But for the ones that were just out trying to do it for the likes and views, that just right there, that was like the whole disappointment on my end, because it was like real people that was looking at these videos and helping and learning and building from these videos, and for y'all to distract them and mislead them with the false ones, it was just like a big black eye. So other than that, like I said, I respect everybody that did it from the heart, like, and that's still doing it from the heart. But you know, I look at it like, you know, we in a city full of, you know, monkey see, monkey do. So I was already expecting that.
And, you know, following that, you had like a lot of success with that. I seen you on the news a couple times, and then you was also doing a couple, as far as food drives for the homeless and shit down Kensington. Speak about that, cause was you down Kensington?
Kensington, yup, that's where it started at. We was doing the tours or whatnot, and we still do them, you know, 3 days out the week. You know, a lot of it just don't get posted online as we usually do it. But yeah, the whole tour came about, you know, with the brand. You know, started with nothing. Right now I'm rocking somebody else moving line. Like I said, I show love to everybody else as well. But if you seen my t-shirts, you already know, started with nothing, no handout, no cosigns, and we figured, why not give it to the ones that really need it, you know? Like, I feel like we can eat whenever we want to eat, you know, but I feel like the homeless people that's in these streets, man, they can't eat when they want to. They next meal ain't promised. So I feel like, why not be the bigger person to go out here and give back? Not wait till I'm rich, not wait till I got a deal and I'm famous. Why not do it now while I'm in a predicament? You know, I'm still in these circumstances. So yeah, that's how that came about, man. I just feel like each one teach one hand washes the other, and I took my team and we went out there and we fed, man.
Fact. Now for a second, speak about Kensington, cause like, you know, Philly is Philly, but Kensington like really like a place of its own, like for real, for real.
That's real, that's facts. Kensington, man, Kensington is, I would say, when you speak of Philly, when you speak of the trenches, when you speak of like deep down from the bottom, Kensington gives you that whole flavor, that whole style, that whole thing, because there's really people out there that's on drugs, that's strung out, and not all of them on drugs, that's just homeless, that don't have nowhere else to go, so they blend in with that crowd, you know, and that's how a lot of people mistake them for just being junkies, and why should you feed a junkie? But it's really people out there hurting, you feel me? And they families then turned their backs on them, so I feel like Kensington is just really the home of the zombie land, because it's like a lot of people out there strung out, don't have any hope at all, don't have no help. And that's why people like me and my team started with nothing. We get out there, we help feed them, we help clothe them, we help try to make their situations better, you know, like, and all this come from the pocket. It's an out-of-pocket, you know, organization. So I feel like Kensington really got it bad out there, man. But shout out to them, though, man. Little bro, what's up, bro?
Now back to the music, man. You know, you got a nice little name in the city, man. Nice support and shit like that. What was some of the artists that reached out to you? Some of the major reposts that you got as far as on the industry level and on the you know, Philly level?
Oh man, I want to shout out for one, Worldstar. They definitely held it down, man. Even down to today, they still post my vids. They even follow me. So it's like, for a platform that big, I wouldn't even think that they would support the stuff that I do, you know. And I had them all wrong. I used to think that damn, they just gonna support what's like popping, like, and that's the negativity, the fights that go on, all the stuff that's wrong for us that they gonna put up. That's how they benefit. But I had it all wrong. They really, they balanced the score. They, you know, they was throwing my positivity, my messages up, supporting me and helping people, like many out, thousands of the other people that's out there just from the reposts. And you know, I definitely want to give it to them. Mac Main, you know, he was one of the first celebrity-wise that threw it up. Swiss Beats, you know, he had commented under a few Johns. My mixtapes. It was a few, man. It was a while. It was a few, and it's crazy because when it all started happening, I really wasn't checking mentions. I wasn't checking comments. I wasn't looking for none of that. I was just looking to do the next video and get the next message out there. So I might have missed a couple celebrities or top names or big sources that was actually reposting and looking out. I found out about this like months later when I went on Facebook, seeing my video doing like 5 million views from some top influencer that posted it. But I try not to get, you know, let the hype get the best of me. I just be trying to stay focused. So I might have missed a few names.
Facts, facts. Now, speak about Oskino, because I was just scrolling. I seen that, you know, he showed you some love, man. He was rocking the starter from Nothing Good. Speak about him, your relationship, and what he mean to Philly.
Oh man, Oskino, good dude, man. And if you know hip hop, you should already know Oskino, state property, man. Like, he was around with the whole Meek situation, you know, when he was still just Nappy Brave Flu Meek, and he still stayed down. Like, one thing about him, he support the up and coming artists like myself. Like, I ain't know him from a can of paint. But, you know, I got his number one day. We bumped into each other. I called him. He pulled right up. We meet in the gas station. He pulled up in a two-door Corvette. I think the joint he probably still got the date. Long story short, man, I'm in there busting it up. He playing his new music for me. Mind you, never met him a day in my life. But that day, felt like I knew him all my life. And like I said, he a thrill dude, man. He put me on some game, showed me some love, man. And any day and every day, if I was to call him, he'd pick right up. Like, even with the whole wearing the gear, like I told him I had a shirt for him, man. Met him at the OBH cookout, and it was all love. It wasn't no funny faces or who yo. This man took the shirt off he had on his back and threw my joint on right then and there, and that's how he was carrying it. So I always would have love for salute.
Facts. Now, speaking about Ad, talk about, you know, what Ad means to the city, and just because, like, I ain't gonna hold you, could definitely feel a difference as far as, you know, Ad not being around, the vibe and the whole OBH, and even the cookout that they do every year. So speak about that a little bit.
First off, free the man. Free OBH, free Ad, man. Like, he definitely was a good dude from the city. You know, I know a lot of people looked at his background and just the whole gangster rapper thing and the shit that he rapped about, but at the end of the day, that man got a whole family, you feel me? Like, and I feel like no man deserved to be in prison, you know, especially for some nut shit, you feel me? Even if they ain't even got the facts on it. But shout out to shout out to ARN, man, the whole OBH, man. Bryce, that's my guy. Moolah, all of them, man. I look at it like that was a big loss for the whole OBH Goonie Gang family because, like, with the top dogs, they really held them down. For them to be, like, booked, I know it kind of make it harder on their end. You know, shout out to Razor. He's still out here doing this thing. We got an event coming up soon that I'll be headlining, but I just look at it like, man, nobody deserve to be in prison, so shout out to the man.
Facts, man. I guess one last question before we wrap it up.
How are you?
What does Meek mean to the city of Philly?
That's a good question. They out here riding. But listen, Meek, man, I feel like, man, Meek, he a big inspiration to the city, man. And if you asking me personally, I feel like he motivated a lot of rappers in the city to do what they doing now, man. I feel like he showed rappers that it was possible, that you could really come from nothing and make that shit into something. Every time I see that man on TV, either the BT Awards or just the news or whatever, that shit, I get inspired. Like, that shit had my heart racing like that's me on that screen, because he just like us, bro. And I feel like if he could do it, he came from these same streets, we could do it. Like, I used to see this boy on on fucking dirt bikes, Willie, with the pants ripped all down the motherfucking joint. You know how we used to rock them with the butt. So I'm like, damn, and I always get that flashback when I see him on TV or Instagram and just, you know, leveled up, bossed up. You know, I feel like he a big inspiration to the city. I would like for him to do a little more though, but he don't deserve, he don't owe nobody shit. So, but if he could do a little more, put some studios in the city, man, do some events every year like how Made in America got it, bring some artists out. There's a lot of stuff. I feel like if he was, you know, if that was a part of his pockets to look out, man, that'd be love, man. But other than that, he don't owe nobody nothing, man. I salute me.
Facts. So yeah, man, you already know, man, we checked in with one of the realest in the city, man, one of the hardest workers.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? Definitely just official and just putting out a positive message. Before I want to go, just what's some game that you got for the youth, you know, coming up in the Philly, coming up in the streets, and just coming up in life, period, man? What's some game you got for them?
So straight off the top, I want to give all the youngins out there game, old heads too, OGs or whatnot. You know, I may not know it all, but from my perspective of things, man, just do it your way, man. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow a wave, man. Because I always told them, like, if somebody was to come to this world right now and they was to rate this world, let's just say the outer space people, aliens, whatever, they gonna see everybody that's out here following each other. For instance, like everybody that wanna rock the newest gear, like the Balenciagas or the YSL belt, all these people that they gonna come looking at gonna all look the same because everybody rocking the same. But when you got this one guy standing out the crowd that just got a plain Jane white tee on with some regular shorts or whatnot, they gonna look at that person as somebody because they gonna think he's different. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm just talking like from an out experience thing, first sight thing. They gonna look at this person as different. That's why I said just be different, man. Don't follow the crowd, man. Do it your way. And that's how I got where I'm at now and still going because I did it my way. I feel like when you try to keep up with somebody, man, you just losing. You know, if you do it your way and make you your only competition. So I feel like just do it your way, man. Don't follow trends. Do what you feel like that's genuine in your heart. And like I said, be about your word too, man. You know, one thing about the city, man, everybody can't stick together because ain't nobody about their word. You know, it's always let's work, let's get it, but that's all it leads to. So I feel like just be about your word, man. And just like I said, never follow trends, man. Just do it your way, man. No handout, no cosign. Started with nothing. We lie right in the trenches too, man. You know, a lot of rappers